All right, so I am here at Bang Sue railway station. Well, I'm almost there. I'm just walking there between the MRT station and the train station because this morning I am starting my adventure down to Chumphon and then Koh Tao. So I'm going to actually be taking the train down to Chumphon. I'm very excited. I haven't had a train journey in Thailand. I mean a long one over land for years actually. It is a morning train basically, so I'm going to be on it until the early afternoon, and then I'll be staying in Muang Chumphon tonight, if this is the right way. And then tomorrow I'm going to be heading down to Lampraya Pier and getting on the boat to go to Koh Tao. So this is quite an adventure. It is for R&R, but the main thing that I'm going for is to do some snorkeling. So I'm super excited to get some snorkeling in, see some sea life. It is going to be awesome. So anyway, I'll see you at the train. So I've made it to the E-gate. That was actually quite a walk. It's sort of like being at a huge airport here. I think I just covered like 400 meters or so, 500 meters of walking from the area where I first found out which gate I had to go to. But I have finally found Gate E, which is the, what is it called? The Southern Line. So the Southern Line waiting area is here, and I have a little bit of time. I guess I'm here about 20 minutes early. I thought I was going to be right down to the wire, but people are still waiting here. And I guess we're all just buzzing with anticipation to get on the train. Just all those excited faces at 7:10 in the morning. So this is actually a return to Chumphon video, as by the time this one gets published, our trip to Chumphon that we actually took a few weeks ago will already be up on the channel. So I'm really excited to explore though, because when we were here, we were on a bit of a beach trip looking for these sort of hidden gem beaches, which Chumphon is full of, as you'll see if you go back and check out that video. But tonight I'm staying here in Muang Chumphon. I am going to be coming back here after Koh Tao. So I'll be exploring more then, but tonight should give me my first taste of it, as I've never stayed in Muang Chumphon before. So first priority now is just to get to my hotel, get some shades on because it's super bright out here. It was cloudy and overcast pretty much the entire trip down, but it's a sunny blue sky here right now. And then I'm gonna go out and get some food. So the Grab driver just called me to tell me the actual color of his car and his actual license plate number, which is different from what the app said, which is fine. It happens. I'll tell you what, it's not cold here today. This is a really nice place. I mean, when you're in here, you wouldn't know that you're like 250, 200 meters from the downtown. It's just so secluded there because there's so much greenery around the little hotel. Anyway, I'm starving, so it is time to head to a restaurant or something and just kind of walk around and explore a little bit. See what we can see. So I noticed this big river just runs right along the town. So I'm just crossing the bridge now to the main part. There's a really old railway trestle going across it there. This place is so friendly. There was just this group of, this pickup truck just pulled up beside me, and there was like 8 or 9 kids in the back of it, just trying to chat with me. Really cute. I can hear the rain starting to come down. Don't know if you'll be able to see the rain, but I was really lucky right now. I was walking past this little place just as the rain started to come down, so I ducked in here. Friendly staff. It's quite a big menu. Got a big somtam menu here. All kinds of stuff. So I just ordered some panpakruam mu, and we'll just see how it's gonna taste. Nice little place. I'm a bit early for dinner, but I didn't have lunch. Like I said, I just had a bag of peanuts on the train actually, and breakfast really early this morning, so I'm starving. I did just see that there's a night market. I might check it out later. It might get rained out, looking at the sky right now. But it is Saturday, so if the night market's gonna unfold on any night, it'll be tonight. I don't really even need to pull out Google Maps today. The people are so helpful here. A guy on the corner there just pointed me down this street towards the night market. I mean, he said it's somewhere down here, so we're gonna see, but it's a little side street adventure. There's a huge covered market in here, big fresh market. So let's go take a little stroll through and see what it's all about. Got some fruit there, meat. All kinds of meat. It's actually just like the market in my neighborhood back in Bangkok. So it's usually divided up into areas that are not super strict or distinct, but you know, this is kind of the meat zone. Zone is probably the better way. Here there's fresh eggs on sale. All kinds of stuff here. Now we're in the vegetable section. It's busy in here. So for those of you watching who may not have been to Thailand before, or maybe you were here once and it was kind of a quick trip or something, this is really where, you know, regular people get their food. The average person will come to their neighborhood dalat or market, and they'll pick up their meat here, fruit, vegetables, all kinds of stuff. Usually you can get ready-made meals as well. There might be like a hantam san, or you know, a little shop that will just make whatever for you. There's probably one in here. This is actually huge. It's hard to actually capture the true size of it, but this is a massive place. I'm always a bit conscious of walking around with a camera. I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. All kinds of food here. So in a place like this, you'll be able to put the food into a bag and buy some rice and then take it home and eat. Just want to see what's in the back here, because there's all kinds of flowers. Lots of bananas here. It goes well beyond ladyfinger bananas. There's all kinds of different banana species and heirloom varieties here in Thailand. The flower shop here. More vegetables. So it's basically a big open air grocery store. That's essentially what fresh markets are. And the prices tend to be much more affordable than what you get in a regular big grocery store. So yeah, this is kind of the place, the sort of place that feeds neighborhoods. That's a big fish. Swantikap. Yeah, we're clearly in the fish section now. Anyway, fun to take a stroll through. There's some chicken, lots of chicken actually. All kinds of stuff. I'm gonna head back out to the street. But just like when you're traveling anywhere, well, I guess like when I'm traveling anywhere, my favorite thing to do is just go for a wander, sort of get lost, and do it on foot when I can too, because the speed that we walk is sort of the speed that we've evolved to take in our surroundings, and so you get to notice things and have little interactions and things like that a lot better when you're just on foot exploring places. It's especially good in a place like Thailand because it's safe here. You don't have to worry about petty crime for the most part. You don't have to worry about violent attacks or anything like that. People are very community minded. Probably worth saying as we stroll together here that there are a number of towns in Thailand kind of like this, in that they're the town nearest to a pier for going out to one of the major islands. So tomorrow, of course, I'm going to Koh Tao tomorrow from Lom Praya Pier. And so what normally happens is you get all kinds of tourists coming through and going to these islands, and they'll do a one-night stopover the night before in one of these towns, like Chumphon. But oftentimes you really don't see people exploring. In fact, I'm not seeing any other. I know that Koh Tao is going to be full of foreign tourists, but here I don't see any just walking around the town at all. So it does kind of show that people sort of just use it as a stopover, but don't really go out and explore, because it just feels like something that's in the middle of their journey rather than part of the journey, I suppose. But it is worth it to get out and take a look around. I mean, just right now as I'm talking, just behind us here, I can see this whole row on the left of these colorful street food stands, right? It's probably all kinds of delicious snacks and foods to check out there. You know, and it's just one of the joys of exploring a new town in Thailand. There's just always something to see. There's always something going on. And so, yeah, just keep that in mind if you are coming here as a tourist and you're going out to one of the islands. Those little towns and villages and things like that that are right beside your launch point from the pier to get out to the islands. Sometimes there's actually a lot to see in those towns themselves. And, you know, in a lot of Thailand, there's just stuff to explore everywhere. I mean, there's a model replica steam train here. You know, you just never know. What is that? It's probably got some history behind it. I have no idea. There's a whole bunch in the media here. Well, there you go. I do see more activity going on down here, so it's worth kind of seeing what they have. I wonder what this is. Let's kind of check this out. So we got noodles there. Morning. นี่ก๋วยเตี๋ยวไหมครับก๋วยเตี๋ยวใช่ไหมครับก๋วยเตี๋ยวเรือก๋วยเตี๋ยวเรือโอ้โอเคเอาคนเดียวครับ So they have boat noodles here, or kway teow rua. So I decided to get this. Sounds good. So yeah, they do have these pork rinds. They're usually really nice, and I do have my kway teow rua here. So I'm going to be putting this onto the soup itself, and they'll kind of stay a little bit crunchy and soften up a little bit. Add some nice saltiness. Should be super, super delicious. And the kway teow rua itself, the broth is so dark and thick. That's how I like it. I'm gonna turn this off and dig in. Well, that kway teow rua was awesome. I'm full. So I'm just gonna head back to the hotel now and chill out for a while before it's time to go to the pier and head to the island. Hello. Lots of wires here. A classic site. It's a boat coming down the river. Guys waving. The weather could not be better. This is at Lom Praya Pier. Gonna be taking a catamaran, high-speed catamaran, to the island. I think it's gonna take about 2 hours. Just checked in, got my ticket. Now it's just gonna wait around a little while, chill here. Oh wow! See, already the beach scenery has begun. But yeah, just beautiful weather today. It's in the shade, it's not too hot. Humidity's not too bad. It's pretty much everything you want, really, for going on a trip like this. So I've just reached my room here in Koh Tao and I'm loving it. It's called Cafe del Sol. It's right downtown. It was about 150 meters walk, maybe 100 meters or something from the pier. It's super close. Really liking it so far. I only just got in the room, but it's got this nice big washroom. It's kind of like open shower plan or whatever. Yeah, it's sizable. Got this huge bed, got a sofa. And then there's this enormous balcony out here that I got all to myself, just overlooking the streets. So yeah, this is gonna be a cool place to stay. We'll see you in chapter 2 as I head to my first day of snorkeling in Shark Bay.